Wallace was right? Has that ever come up at all at the house?
No, not at all.
Okay, I didn't know how far it went. Right now I'm trying to just learn.
And we're all trying to learn, but I mean, there's definitely this big divide.
Well, we found out there's one racist on the show, and that's Fez.
I admit it, because I know this too. Like, friends on near my apartment building where I go have dinner, they usually invite other people over of different races, different backgrounds. And I know I get all excited thinking in my mind, look at me sitting here at an interracial table. I wouldn't get that excited about it, of, feeling so good about myself, if I didn't have the racist thing to begin with.
All right, so your friends... Because your neighborhood is pretty international.
Right.
So your friends are wildly open to other people.
Exactly.
They don't have a racist bone in their body.
Right.
But you're sitting there going, look at me. I'm here with a Chinese woman and a black man. Doesn't that make me hip?
That's totally what I do. I go, this is so New York. This is so great. This is, I feel I'm a good person for sitting here doing this.
And then they're going home going, we had dinner with a fag. And doesn't it show that we're wide open?
I haven't heard that.
Well, I'm not going to say it to you, just like you didn't say it to them. I love eating here while looking at your color. What kind of foods do you have?
Usually it's Chinese.
So you feel like because you ate with a Chinaman, somehow you're above us.
Yeah, I feel it does. It makes me feel really good. I feel like a better person because I'm breaking bread with other races.
What other races are we talking about?
There's a black family that comes by, an Asian family, and of course the hosts are Jewish.
Where are you eating? Sesame Street?
Pretty much. There's no Muppets there.
So you're representing us?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I am the white Anglo-Saxon representative.
All right. Let me just pin something to your coat.
Okay.
We are not all like him.
I am not wearing that to dinner.
Did you ever do that Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees? Look at these bit that you always found to be so funny?
It's run through my mind, but I've kept my mouth shut.
Here's James. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Ron. Hey, you guys were talking about this black and white, how everybody's against everybody. I came across a statistic here a while back comparing marriages.
Yeah.
And there's fewer divorce rates between a black and white marriage compared to an all-white marriage or an all-black marriage.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And we know they got the most beautiful kids. And we know that they're the only fucking chance of the future that we have is mixing people up.
Yeah, otherwise, everything else is supposed to die out. We're supposed to lose blonde people in 50 years, redheads in 100.
That's not the point, Fezzy. The point is more mixed up, not die out. Mixed up so everybody's together. Of course, in the meantime, I was just talking to a friend about this recently. Do you know that people in Appleton hate Green Bay and Green Bay hates Appleton and they go back and forth? No, you couldn't get any whiter than those two communities. And yet they still find a way not to like each other.
People will look for any sort of difference.
And it's just like black people in Africa are killing each other. They fucking think there's something different about each other.
Yeah, I mean, was it Sierra Leone? The warring tribes are chopping each other's hands off and cutting eyes out.
And I just want to get over there and go, don't you realize what you all are? Look at each other. There's no difference.
That's just like Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift.
That's fiction.
Yeah, but it's a good lesson for the future, and it brings good metaphors for how we should act. Like there's a certain amount of people who have green eyes, and then they hate the people with blue eyes. Remember that passage?
Yeah.
So
it's not a passage; it's chapter.
Yeah, chapter.
You're acting like it's the Bible.
But the point is, we could see that 200 years ago, we really should start evolving as a human species.
Make sure you bring up the Star Trek episode where the guy was half white and half black. Right down the center of his face.
And then what did he hate? The half black and half white guys?
Right, yeah.
Well, they're ripping off Gulliver's Travels.
Ripping off or an homage?
Ripping off.
The Charons, they were called.
Oh, were you ripping it off today, then? By you bringing it up?
I didn't hear them mention Jonathan Swift at all.
Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie Fez. Fezzy could probably understand what I'm talking about here, but growing up in the South, it was all like black-white. You didn't know anything else about the other races. But my brother moved into Manhattan, New York, about 10 years ago. He said it's totally different. it's black, white, Jew, Irish, the whole different thing. But,
Right.
you know, when I was growing up down south, I didn't even know what a Jew was. You know, it's either white or black. It's one or
Right.
the other. It's very different up north.
Yeah, and again, only in urban areas. I mean, every urban area in America, there's a certain amount of mixing, whether it's L.A. or San Francisco, Chicago, New York, even Atlanta. But go into the suburbs, and people start to divide themselves up fairly quickly, I think.
Yeah, I know there was only one black student at my elementary school.
What was his name?
It was actually a chick. It was Lisa Alexander.
And by the way, she ended up becoming best athlete and averaged 32 points a game on the boys' team, playing on the boys' team.
I don't think my grammar school has ever had a black kid because it's very Irish Catholic. The first time I ever met a black person was in high school, and that's because they shipped a couple guys in to play hoops.
Danny, you're on Ron and Fez. I got to listen to you talk for hours about your younger days.
Okay.
Danny, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie. I'm born and raised in Canada, but I got a fucking problem. I'm half Italian, half Spanish, and I can't figure out if I'm a white guy or a colored guy.
You're a black guy. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. That's the actual mixture that makes someone black. Half Italian, half Spanish, and then you look like Earl. So Earl doesn't waste our time by saying, I'm half Italian and half Spanish. He just says that he's black.
You think Earl would speak more languages?
No,
What kind of language do you speak, Earl? That one where you're clicking and clacking? Get me done. What the hell are they doing over there with that? What the fuck are they popping about?
I have no idea. It just sounds like
No one else pops, right? No one else thinks a click is a word.
It sounds like bad Morse code or something.
Oh, it's scary. It's like you're half fucking cricket. Like they're rubbing their hind legs together.
We are not half bugs. But
I don't know.
it is just one of the weirdest things I've ever heard in my life.
What part of Africa is that? The part with the pyramids?
I want to say like Mali. I think that's like southern Africa, but I'm not really sure. I'm not hip
Clicking and clacking.
I'm not hip to my of the continent on Africa and where things.
Would you love to go over there though, Earl?
Oh, I would love to go to Mali. It's one of the most gorgeous places on earth. One of the most amazing places.
Would you like to see the whole of Africa though?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, it's.
Why don't we do this? We'll do the show from Africa some weekend. And we'll do a thing with listeners where we'll have Earl take his shirt off, run into a crowd, and first person that can find him in 3 days ends up winning something from the big-ass prize closet.
That'd be like the big-ass scavenger hunt.
Could you imagine if we got over there and Earl looked light? How crazy it would be.
That would be insane. I couldn't imagine. We would lose Earl in a heartbeat as soon as we're walking through the airport.